Hi guys, I'm Keemia Green, and today I'm going to show you how to make this dazzling kaleidoscopic lens, spherical lens effect, which I think is pretty cool and it's pretty breathtaking and eye-catching. So first off, what you want to do is just create a new project, and I'll start making a new, let's just make it 10 seconds, and I'm going to name this competition to Kaleidoscopic, Kaleidoscopic spherical lens. And the width is fine, and the frame weight and everything's fine. I'm gonna probably start with my background color being black. I'll just go on that later. Okay, so now you have your composition open on your project. It's time to start. So let's just add a layer, a new shape layer. And name this, let's rename this lens. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I did. So now let's just add the kaleidoscopic effect. Effects. Okay. Kaleidoscopic. Okay, let's drag it on there. So this effect is already pretty cool. I'm just probably gonna just not make a stroke right now. We don't need a stroke. Okay, that's good. Okay, now since we made the effect, it's time to scale it to the contents, to the, the transform. And we scale it to 10% is good, and scale it to 10%. Now it's time to align to the edge. Align this effect to the edge. Wait, I have to select it. Okay, so there you go. Now let's round, now it's time to change the effect rounding to, I would say 2000 is a good rounding for this effect. And now, since we have the rounding, it's time to change the dimensions. So I like it to be 500 by 1000 is good. There you go. So after that, let's just add a repeater. This starts to make the effect dazzling. Repeater. Okay, so now let's make the repeater. Let's make the copies to 5 so it could cover the screen. And the position, I would change the position of the repeater to, actually, I'll just type it here. 1,200, yeah, the position should be 4,250. There you go. So now we got the first repeater. It's pretty cool. But now it's time to make it cover the screen. So let's just add another repeater. It may lag a little bit, but here you go, second repeater. Okay, for this second repeater, it's time to make the position to 0 and 3,125. Okay. 0 and 3125. It's probably not enough copies. We need 4 copies. Repeater, or do they start with 3? Yeah, they do. Okay. Copies, let's make it 4. Okay, there you go. Now it's covering the entire screen. Now let's add, let's add another effect. This effect is called the CC lens effect. Okay, let's go back to effects and presets and name it CC lens And this is pretty cool. It changes into like a spear that you can see. It is kind of laggy right now, but this spear, yeah. Okay, now let's change the lens, size of the lens. Wait, there you go, the size of the lens. Let's change it to 100, wait, no, not 1,000, 100. And now we got this cool, like, close-up to a lens, but we still need to change the repeaters. So let's just change the repeater ones, and we should change its end opacity to 0. So it looks like yeah, kind of transparent, kind of opaque, or whatever you call it. Now let's add change groups poly. Now it's time to add some dazzling. Let's put the group, change its polystar, change the group's polystar to 10 points. So where is it? 0.6. It's originally 6, but now let's change it to 10. And yeah, we keep it a star because star makes it more dazzling, like this. And then it's time to add gradient fill. Change the 2 dazzling colors. Now let's add a gradient fill to it, to the group. Or no, we add gradient fill. Okay. So after it changed to 2 dazzling colors from start to end. I actually originally had purple. You could pick any color you want, but let's pick just 2 real dazzling colors. Let's pick this, and maybe like a darker blue, or maybe like this, which is pretty cool, don't you think? And since it makes it a little more dazzling, you just change the opacity to 50. And there you have it, your spherical lens. But it's always nice and good to also change the background like there is. I would like the background to be close to this color. So let's go to composition setting. Let's probably change it to like maybe yeah, like this, and go. And after all these steps, you have made yourself a kaleidoscopic spherical lens, which is really cool. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.